Hey guys, Anthony Gary here with Element Glow. We are at Joya Playground at Orengood Park in beautiful Farmers Branch just north of Dallas. We're working with Dean Construction today. What we're doing is they're building a glow-in-the-dark park here at Joya Playground that is for kids, that is supposed to open in October, November this year, and gonna be unbelievable, first in the nation. So what we're doing is we're running some tests to see, they're gonna put glow-in-the-dark aggregates on all the concrete work that's here at the park. What we're doing is we're running some tests. We're gonna do 4x4 squares, and we're gonna put 1 pound of our aggregates per 25 square feet, 1 pound per 40 square feet, and 1 pound per 30 square feet. City's gonna take a look at this, find out how many, what kind of saturation they want on these sidewalks of the park. And we're gonna go from there. But 18,000 square feet covered with our aggregates that are gonna glow like crazy. October, the sun's gonna be going down early. Kids are gonna be having a lot of fun on this. So we're here for you guys to check this out. You guys can decide for your future projects what kind of saturation you need for your project. All right guys, so what we're gonna do is we've got 3 squares here. We got 3x3s. We were gonna do 4x4s, but we're doing 3x3s. Basically what we're gonna do is, since it's such a small area, we're just gonna drop them on. They should stick down there pretty good. But when you're doing a bigger area, like the park is gonna be behind me, these are gonna be some big areas of concrete. And in those cases, what I recommend is that your workers throw them. Okay, they grab piles and they throw them so that way they spread out nicely. Okay, across the concrete. I've seen jobs where people are on, they're grabbing them out of the buckets and they're just kind of just heaving them in there. And so what's happening is all these big clumps of aggregates are landing on top of the concrete and they don't move. Once they're there, it looks like a bunch of clumps. So you take a drone shot or people walking across, it looks like a bunch of spots everywhere. So it's better to throw them so that way they go out wide with an open hand and it works out perfectly. It looks nice all the time. Look at this. Pretty cool. So on this first square here, this first 3x3, they're just tamping down. You can see the aggregates at this point, they're not necessarily troweling them in. But this square right here is 1 pound per 30 square feet. You can see it's got quite a bit of aggregates in it. And we did a test right here, about 1 pound per 40 square feet, quite a bit of difference. See, it's a lot less saturated on this point. And then on this last square, we did 1 pound per 40 again, but we did a little test with some blue and aqua aggregates. They're gonna go blue and aqua at night. And then we also did some blue aggregates here, which I think is actually looking pretty sweet, if you ask me. But did some blue aggregates. Just a reminder, Element Glow, we can do any color aggregates, just stay out of the purples, but we can do pretty much any color aggregate. All right guys, so what we're doing here is we decided to go ahead and trowel all the rocks into the half of the second panel. The reason being is we have a number 5 here retarder. It's going to take the very top layer off, maybe 1/16 of an inch or something off the top and expose those aggregates. But we wanted to test to see what would be a better look, retarder or just tamping them in. Hot in the Texas weather, 105 degrees today, but hey, it's done. So 1 pound per 30, 1 pound per 40, and then we mix the colors here. And so we're gonna come back here in a couple of days, see what it looks like, or maybe tonight, and just see what it looks like, and come back with some night shots, so that way you guys can see the effect at night and choose the saturation for maybe your project or whatever you're gonna do in the future with the glow aggregate. So checking out for now. All right, so here's the final results. 140 at the top and middle, and we have 130 on the bottom. I would highly recommend troweling those aggregates in, use a number 5 retarder. The other pieces, the top and the bottom and that middle to the right, they were dislodging a little bit when you're tamping them in. It's not a good effect. About 30% were coming off. This is our starry night effect at night. A little bit of firefly, glacier, and aqua mixed together. As you can see, the effect is absolutely beautiful. It's gonna look great in the park.